Listen up, candle makers. If there's any video of mine that you've thought about watching or wanted to watch or bookmarked for a later date and then decided to come back, this would be the one. As you know, my name is Ashley. I am a serial entrepreneur, and today's video is all about candle testing and why it's so important and why we're always told it's so important, but maybe sometimes don't rank it as the most important thing that we need to be doing. This is going to be a hard focus lesson on things you need to be doing right now. Whether you've launched, you're getting ready to launch, you launched a million years ago, and you are just in the candle game and in the thick of it. Stay tuned because we need to talk about this. My name is Ashley. I started this channel because I wanted to take you guys along with me on my on my journey to candle making and running a business with it. And today's video is it's a topic that we talk about a lot. And when I say we, I mean I offer 30 for 30 consultations with other candle makers or small business owners that want to reduce overwhelm, remove some roadblocks, things like that that might be getting in their way, cluttering their focused vision of what they're trying to execute with their brand or their business. And almost every single call that I have had on these 30 for 30s, testing is brought up in some capacity, but it's surprising to me that testing is not a priority topic. And what I mean by that is that usually it's mentioned, usually it's talked about as like an afterthought almost, but more so people are focused on things like, how do I handle shipping? Or how many candles should I be making? Or how do I do social media? And granted, I am a marketing and business person, so that is definitely my wheelhouse. And maybe I've just trained you guys not to talk to me a lot about wicks and things like that, because I am the first to say, like, don't come at me with like, what are my pour temps and what size wick should I be using and so on and so forth, because I am just not your girl for that. I am trying to figure it out myself. And so, yes, that might be kind of the medium in which I've curated for you guys, that you just don't come at me with those questions. But with regards to testing as a whole in the process of building a brand, it is vital. It is crucial. It is like, I must brush my teeth before I have a meeting. Importante. We're going to talk about it today, and we're going to get down to the nitty-gritty of a few things that I think you guys need to be paying attention to. And a lot of times people come to me and they're like, I am launching in a couple of months and I have my supplies on order and I'm wondering how to do A, B, and C, and A, B, and C have nothing at all to do with testing. And I am like, pump the brakes, sis, because we need to backtrack here. If you have a launch date and you don't have finished products in your hand, I'm just going to have a little come to Jesus with you, Mary, Joseph, everyone. I'm going to bring you back. And we need to understand that if you are planning a launch without a finished product, you're not doing yourselves any favors financially. In regards to, you could market all day long, but you're probably not going to have a ton of repeat business, and repeat business is king. So we need to get back to testing here, folks. If you have a launch date that is shy of 3 to 4 months and you don't have a finished product that is a candle, push it. Do yourself a favor, push that date. Drop the date off the entire calendar and just make a calendar based on testing. And here's some mile markers that I have for you guys. I feel so serious. Serious topic though. Let's be serious. Okay, we're back. I am filming this video at the end of August. You'll probably see it at the beginning of September 2022. And for the last 4 months, I have been testing holiday scents. End of August, beginning September, last 4 months. So starting in April of 2022, I started testing my holiday line that I am now in August, September, publishing to my wholesale accounts and people behind the scenes who are planning for ordering probably around October, November to have their shelves stocked for November, December. So, reference point, I started testing my holiday scents in April. Now, my business is probably apples and oranges to what your business is. Actually, not probably. It's 100% apples and oranges because you don't know the kind of orders that I have. I don't know the kind of orders you have. I don't know what kind of markets you're setting up for. You don't know what I'm setting up for. So like take this with a grain of salt and just hone in on the testing time frame. I use coconut soy wax. I use crackling wooden wicks. And I use a whole gambit of fragrance oils from different suppliers. And at the end of the day, my wax does require a 2 to 3 week cure time. So again, apples and oranges, find your timelines and what's required of you, and then work backwards from there. But nonetheless, I am still finalizing 2 scents out of 5 for my holiday line that I want to make sure are chef's kiss. And I started back in April. It is August. Not to say that this is the same recipe for everyone, but it is so vital and important. I'm 4 months in on these testers, and I still don't have that exact recipe down to the exact burn that I want my candles to be experiencing in all of my clients' homes. I'm not trying to scare the shit out of you. I am trying to also wake you up a little bit, guys, because I go on, different candle forums, and this isn't everyone, but I go on these groups and they're like, I'm launching in 3 months and I'm waiting on all my supplies to come in the mail. And what should I be doing about A, B, and C? Again, A, B, and C has nothing to do with testing. I think we're underestimating the importance of testing. Anybody can make a candle. Anybody can make a shit candle. Not everybody can make a good candle. Everybody who tests genuinely, exactly, as matter-of-factly, and with a keen eye gets good quality candles. And good quality candles equals repeat customers. You can always get new customers. You have to expel a heck of a lot of money and energy into getting new customers. But those repeat customers are king. They're king because they've already experienced your brand. They are happy with your brand, so they come back for more. We don't have to spend a lot of time, money, and energy on customer acquisition to get repeat customers back. Usually it's just a quick email to say, hey, did you get your fall candles yet? Did you get your holiday candles yet? So on and so forth. That is my whole entrance, prologue, extremely important information around testing and why it's so important and how much time it really should be taking you. That's not to say that you can't test a candle and immediately get a quality burn on it, repeat that magic formula that you did, and then get another quality burn, and then that one's usually good to go. But it is to say that that is the exception and usually not the rule. The rule usually is 2, 3, 4, 5 iterations of perfecting a candle's formula before it goes to market. And that's what I really want to talk about too, is that we're not giving ourselves enough time and enough space to be testing and retesting. So when we test a candle, usually what we're looking for is, does it smell? Do I have a cold throw before it's burned? Do I have a hot throw while it's burning? How intense is that hot throw? Could it be stronger? Is it too strong? That would be nice. Then we're looking at the wick. How is the wick performing? Is the flame too high? Is the flame too low? Is it tunneling? Does it fit the vessel that we have it in? And then also, how long is this burn time going? Is it burning too quickly, but maybe the flame's in check? So there's all these different components that we need to be looking for when we're testing. And I am going to make another video for you guys in regards to how I keep track of my tested candles. And just a point of reference of how vital testing is, I am coming up on my 2-year candle anniversary of being in business. I've already passed my 2-year mark of testing and when I first started to culminate even the idea of being a business. And I looked the other day and I am just shy of making 300 testers. 300. And that's every single candle that I burned in my home that I made with the intention of behind the scenes, how is this candle going to perform? And usually it's a lot of the same scents that I have going on, but I'm testing them at different mix temperatures. I'm testing them with different wicks, even if I'm doing wickless testing, which if you're not familiar with that, I have another video on it, so y'all should check it out. I just got to tattoo this in your brain. Ashley, the crazy candle entrepreneur, tells me that testing is important. And I feel like a lot of these calls that I have, or a lot of the things that I witness online, are just people stressed to the max because they've set this date, which is a very important date. And I think it's important to have mile markers and goals and things that we're working towards, which would obviously be a launch date. But if you have a launch date set, I'm going to say this, and you don't have at least a couple finished products in hand, and when I say finished products, that means that you can confidently sell that at a market, to a friend, to your mama, and you know how that baby's gonna burn. If you don't have that, do yourself a favor, take a step back. Just go to town on testing candles, making sure that you have literally signed, sealed, and delivered your stamp of approval on that candle that you're going to go to market with, and then set a launch date. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully I've stressed my point enough. I'm going to make another video for you guys, and it's going to be all about how I test my candles, what I look for, what I keep track of, what I change, so on and so forth. So if you're into that, subscribe to my channel, and then I'll give you that. My name is Ashley, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet signed up for a 30 for 30 and you think you might want to do that, it's all about reducing overwhelm, removing roadblocks. It's 30 minutes, $30. We meet over Zoom. You send me an email, and then voila, it's all taken care of. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.